Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Clemson's offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it himself. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 6th play of the drive coming up. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter play. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. It's complete.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Becker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So TCU's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
The give to the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game. That will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turns it on in midfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Makes the catch. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
Now, for starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Cincinnati.
They'll run it from the gun.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hand off from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Price. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's just so hard defensively to take your eye off this guy, especially on third down. You've got to know that at any given moment, he can take off on you. They've got to do a better job on the back end, keeping their focus on him. He's the one with the football, and they've got to be able to react, or else they're going to get gashed like they did right there.
Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On second down, wants to throw. Buys a little extra time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He finds his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Tigers are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Price. A little screen to the running back. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Then the short completion brings up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
At the 35, he's got room. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, TCU!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 30. He wants to throw. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. snagged on the outside. It's Becker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Clemson, 14. TCU, 7.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Comes out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Second down now after the sack. The give on the inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, it's Price. Pressure coming. Quarterback all over the place, trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes the offense on second down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Wide out in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Right back to him on the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Price. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Lining up for the PAT. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll take it on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the ground with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Past the 25. Bulldozes him. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. A run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll take the deep shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You can just you see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They move the tight end all over. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They go right back to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. They're going to ride this running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with the lone back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Back to pass, it's Price. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you got your respect. You've gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. Gcaa State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered.
Taking a shot on the first play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic beam on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Wolverines are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Michigan! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun on 3rd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Gcaa State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Singleton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll keep it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. At the 20, he's got space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Michigan. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. To say this has been a slow start, is it? And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Good enough for a first down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Owls! A great catch and run for 6.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. At the 45, on its way. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Wolverines want to move quickly. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31, Kennesaw State, 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
At the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Coming after him, buying some time. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Working the middle, it's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score out. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kennesaw State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On second down, he'll let it fly. And they got him for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Running into the open space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Kennesaw State right back to work.
First down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Getting some heat. Keeps the play going. And he's still running after the move. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Number 27.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to take off. Nifty. Slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The give out of the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to get it through the air. Skips away from pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The errant 45-yard field goal try sets them up with the football on their own 28. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying to impose their will with the run. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. At the 35, he's loose. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Now he's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Feeling some heat. Touchdown Wolverines! And the route is on.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 9 to East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They'll line up for a second down play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Looking downfield, it's Durham. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to go up top on first down. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They're bringing heat. He'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third down, he drops to throw. Scrambling away. Quarterback gets past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it to the right here. Able to get one down to the 15. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. The defense holds. The offense set for a first down play. They go to the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Give to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Durham. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
Good enough for a 1st down.
He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent team.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. On the move at the 30. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.